Hello Taurus, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what energies are coming through for you. This is a special week. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain. This is a beautiful week because the veil is thin and we've got several days of just celebrating this immense energy of the end of summer and now moving into winter. So a lot of that Scorpio eclipse energy of death and rebirth. And I really feel we're on the backside. We're more into the rebirth aspect right now. So it's feeling a lot lighter for most. And if you have a lot of water in your sign, it is exceptionally felt at this time, but it is that beautiful eclipse energy that we will be feeling for the next 6 months. So look, journal what you're going through at this time, and then reflect in about 6 months to see where you're at. I highly recommend that because it's so fascinating. So this is your overall energy for the week is purification fire, bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. And then your future or higher self with this energy this week, there you go, the golden unicorn, protector, guardian, and champion. So definitely that purification fire is also that symbolism of change, of being reborn, transformed. That one right there for your spiritual support group, which is touching earth, planting something new. So definitely, you know, at the end of the season, a lot of times if you've got a garden, this is where you plant certain things because that's where they come forward in the spring. And so I really feel that in this going within, this is the time, especially with this eclipse season, really plant the seeds of what you're creating these next 6 months and transform your life. Be open to the messages so that you can make the changes necessary so that you can cause change in your life for a different result. So last but not least is kind of those tips and tricks, different energies that could be coming through. This is adult children. So we will see what that means with the tarot to further that. Some of you do have adult children, and that could be, you know, something that could be for you in your journey. It also could be the thing that is causing you some pain. So let's go in deep with tarot to define these messages so they're a little clearer. And so with this purification fire, what does this mean right now for Taurus this week? So we've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Great energy. It's really feeling like you're coming through the other side. So you've got the Star, the High Priestess. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarian, or you've got Aquarius in your chart. So 2 of Wands. Interesting, this has been showing up in your future and higher self. Lots of choices, lots of change, lots of those crossroads of doing it different is what I'm really feeling with a lot of this Scorpio energy is really, I got to do something different. I'm going a new direction, and I'm healing this part of myself, or I'm going to start reading some books. I'm going to start going to personal development. I'm going to do something different, or I'm walking away from this. And it's beautiful energy. There you go, 8 of Cups. Oh my gosh, all of this. And this is the eclipse card. This is change. And so this eclipse is really affecting all the signs right now. I think most of the readings I've done this far today have all had that in there. Nope. All of them, 8 of Cups. So definitely walking away from things that are no longer serving or just aren't working anymore. So you've got the 4 of Cups. Some of you with that, yeah, just no longer doing the same old thing. You're creating that change in your life by doing it different. Page of Swords, right there. 9 of Wands. 6 of Cups. So yes, you guys are, some of you are dealing with some family issues. It could be siblings, and then the Queen of Wands. So we'll tap into that a little bit more. Let's break this down. All right, so with the Seven of Swords, with this purification fire, I really feel that, so with the Seven of Swords, the story in tarot is he is stealing swords that can no longer be used, can't be used against him. Some tarots will have also, as he's looking away, trying to run away, there's also like a bear trap. And so I really feel with this, and I don't always include this because this deck doesn't symbolize that, but there's the energy of watch where you're going to. So take what is yours and leave the rest. And I really feel that perhaps during, this part of your transformation, you're realizing what's yours. You're not, sometimes it's oversharing, and I don't know why this is popping out, but oversharing to where that you're not having things used against you later. If someone isn't able to handle your truth, and that's where I'm seeing with this, with the naked truth, that don't give it to them. Is people have to earn, Brené Brown is an amazing author of talking about, she's a shame researcher, and she talks in there about oversharing. She talks that not everybody is worthy of our truth. And so I really feel, and perhaps this goes over to, I'm seeing it now, there's somebody in your life with the adult children that's not where they don't need to know. I have family that same thing, very religious, in a cult upbringing, and so it was very narrow. And so when I made my own path and my own choices, it's also seeing that they're not open to my truth of who I am. And so there's an acceptance there when it comes to family members that sometimes they don't accept change, especially when we choose ourselves, especially when we sometimes shoot out of perhaps more situations that, holidays are coming up. And for soundness of mind, some people may be choosing out to go to family events. And if this resonates with you, this is sometimes the hardest change of all, is to go, you know what, I'm not in a position to handle that take of my energy right now. And with you choosing yourself, I will say you've got the 10 of Pentacles here and the 9 of Cups. So there's a lot of, this is fulfillment. This is fat and happy. And that, of course, that fat and happy comes within. That is not something we can get externally from anywhere else. Even when we allow people to take our energy, that is us allowing it. So it is still in choice. We can go and let people be where they're at. Or sometimes if we're not in that place yet, we have to choose ourselves. We have to do us. And so that if you are going to these with family events, you're choosing into it. And perhaps this is the message for that situation, to also go, you don't need to shine your truth on everyone. It's not something you have to tell everyone what's going on in your life. Perhaps that's something you keep to yourself so that you keep that energy contained. There's a meme that, there's many memes that come out that have great wisdom of saying, don't tell everyone what you're doing. Don't tell them your moves, so that if they don't believe in what you're trying to create and do, that you don't have that energy against it. You can just let the little seeds of your planting be left there without any outside energy, negative support. And so perhaps let it get strong and into a place where it's finally where it's supposed to be, and then share. So I'm really feeling that the naked truth isn't exactly everything you have to show everybody quite yet. And if this is family, this is loved ones, this is your children, perhaps you're making moves that your adult children are not liking. You're creating change, and that doesn't feel safe. So whatever resonates with you, of course, keep. The rest, just put it on the shelf. The 9 of Cups here, this is contentment. And I'm really just seeing a lot of holiday energy here, with celebrations and getting together and being, maybe you're just in your corner of contentment and just enjoying them for who they are, and not getting too deep into things. Perhaps it's a little bit more superficial because they can't handle your truth. So I'm really feeling that when you do that, you just create a different space. You know, the 10 of Pentacles is really that energy of it's the tree of life. It is, and sometimes our family trees are very messy. They are very complicated, and you just sometimes go, gosh, I can't believe I shared a womb with that person and we came out so utterly different. And that's just the way it is. And I really feel that with your higher future self, you know, this is that protector, guardian, and champion energy. And sometimes we have to be our guardian, protector, and champion of ourselves first. And so I really feel this energy with this reading. You know, I just said planting something new, your seeds, don't share. You know, you've got right over here with your spiritual support group of your guides and angels, is saying, touching earth, planting something new. So if you're doing all of this, perhaps, yeah, I'm really hearing, mum's the word. Quit sharing, don't share. Let it germinate, let it grow before you do that. It's not saying you can never do it, but like I said, I really feel the message strongly is, you know, just do your thing. Be fat and happy in the corner at family gatherings, and perhaps just keep that to yourself, whatever it is that you are trying to grow. So you've got the star here, which I love this with the unicorn because it just, to me, is such Aquarian energy. And we are entering the age of Aquarian, and I really feel that is Aquarians, the energy is paving your own way. And sometimes with family, they don't like it when we do our own thing. And they feel left out, or they feel behind, or it's a reflection on them, or whatever it may be. So I'm really feeling like you have to choose to be your North Star and to tap into that Aquarian energy of being unique, not following the mold, not doing what everyone in your family line did. Do you. And that I feel with, I feel myself as the black sheep of my own family, that I did it very different. And so that didn't resonate with them, but I see my journey as busting through a toxic way of being for how many generations, I don't know. But I'm living my truth, and I have all of my spiritual support group cheering me on because I'm not doing it the same way. And I really feel that is a very strong message. It's time to bust out, do it different, do it your way. And when we do, you've got this high priestess energy, which, she's got the crown of the different phases of the moon, which is cyclical and change. That is inspiring and pushing change, do it different. And she's got scrolls in her robe that are hidden. And I really feel that when we do that, we create an opportunity for new scrolls to be opened, for new enlightenment, for new consciousness, new levels of awareness, that when we stay in the box of safety, of what we know, then we don't have the opportunity to grow and learn something new for a evolution of our own that is transformative. And so with that Scorpio eclipse energy, it's pushing us, grow, change, do it different, be innovative, be different. And Two of Wands is right here with that exact energy of choice, of setting off and doing it different. And your higher self is going, do it, go, set off, the world is your oyster, go. And then you've got touching earth, planting something new. It just goes right into that. And then you've got the Eight of Cups. You're gonna have to walk away from an old way of being or an old thing. And you know what that is. You know what's eating at you that's no longer working. If you haven't already started that in momentum, your guides are saying, move on it, walk away. And that right here with the Four of Cups, he's sitting there with he's just not accepting anything. And maybe your family, maybe circumstance, they want you to do a business, maybe the family business, whatever it may be. He's going, no, it's not my cup. And so I really feel that you have the opportunity to pave your own way, fill your own cup. And that might be delayed a little bit. So you've got the Page of Swords here, and he's on the backswing. So I really feel that with whatever's coming at you, whatever that message is for you for your next chapter, it could be delayed a little bit. Be in this, be in change. With all of this sitting energy and non-movement, I'm really also hearing the energy of just hold tight. Be in your naked truth to yourself, not to others yet. Keep what your moves are, what your plans are close to the cuff. You've got the 9 of Wands here under adult children. So like I said, and then you've got the 6 of Cups. I really feel that whatever this energy is for you, whether it be a sibling, siblings, adult children, or you feel like adult children, or they are adult children, it's really just, I'm really feeling there's a little bit of beat up, there's success in where you're going and what you're doing. The 9 of Wands, he's beat up. Maybe that's siblings for you. But this is a success. And I'm really hearing with the 6 of Cups that with this holiday season, that though there may be a difference in opinions, if you keep some things on the down low, that you could have a beautiful time with your family of just, and maybe it's just surface level stuff right now. Maybe it's just there's flowers in these cups. Maybe it just gets to be this temporary, beautiful little thing of joy, making it joy as much as you can, and moving with it with love and gratitude, even though there could have been, a lot of turmoil, or that if you share your truth, there could be some turmoil in this. So I really, with that, at the end, you've got the Queen of Wands, which I'm going to get to her in just a minute. But I really feel the energy is just saying, keep it close to the cuff, move with care, keep your eye on the prize, make choices to choose different. And then when you do, you are going to come out eventually to your family as this Queen of Wands energy. Now, Queen of Wands in the tarot symbolizes not only the passion, but she's the queen of action. She's moving to her passions and her goals. She's taking action, and when she's strong enough, she displays, see, she's got her black cat out here. In tarot, with the time that these were made, black cats were considered to be taboo, not a good omen at all, and yet she doesn't care. And so I really feel with the full reading that it goes right back to get yourself in a position where you can really have it's not at the beginning phases of whatever you're moving towards, perhaps some more stability in it, some more growth, to where that they are now ready to accept your truth because there's maybe some success in it already. And so when you're ready, then you can be that naked truth to this element of family, whatever this is, your story. But you can then come out with it and saying, this is what I've been doing, this is what I've been working on, and do it proudly and do it in a place of strength where you've got some courage behind you and some experience with it that you can say, no, this is a success. So it's different, I know, but this is where it's going, and this is what the successes I've had already. So I really feel that that's a part of whatever this is. And it could be a relationship. Maybe it's a relationship in some way that doesn't quite need to be brought out to a situation. You know the story. So that did pop in there. As far as some of you, it could be a love relationship that gets to be on the down low. I'm also seeing that. So I hope you loved your reading. There's a lot here. All of this is so huge with this eclipse energy. And now we've got the veil very thin right now. So this is the time to ask your spiritual support group for that guidance, for direction, for strength, and really tap into that energy. So thank you so much, Taurus. I hope you loved your reading, and I will see you next week.